Welcome to Heathrow Terminal 3/2. I am currently about to head off on an exciting adventure to Universal Orlando Resort, staying at the Aventura Resort Hotel. This is my first Universal Orlando Resort vlog series in a while, and I'm very excited. I've got Halloween Horror Nights coming up, I have got some fun little extras coming up, and I'm also going to be able to show you obviously the Aventura Resort and what it's like to actually stay for a week in Universal Orlando Resort and get the Universal vibes. It's a very rainy day here in London. I'm going to be walking over from Terminal 3 car park, where I am right now, over to the Heathrow Terminal 2 Hilton Garden Inn Hotel, which is my favourite in this area. It is one of the more expensive ones. There's three that are like kind of in the ring of Terminal 2 and 3 where you don't have to come through the tunnel. And I personally just like the safety of being able to walk to the terminal in the morning. And it's an early flight as well. It's departing at 8:20, so it's going to be a very early morning tomorrow. The bags are on a trolley. It does look like a lot of luggage for a week. I'm actually staying a little bit longer than a week this time, just to get some social media content for you guys. So look out for that. If you're not following me on Instagram already, come on over. Right, I need to start moving over in this stuff, and hopefully it's going to stop raining at some point.
Level -1. Departures.
Follow the signage to Terminal 2. Once you get out of the underground subway thing, you'll then come to Terminal 2, if you're going to the same hotel that I am. And when you're coming up from the underground subway thing, there's like 2 escalators. If you can manage your suitcases on those escalators, I do recommend them, because the lifts are very, very busy. They take a very long time. So I normally decant, come up the escalators, and then recant with one of the trolleys that are available on all floors. See what I mean? A lot of people. We're going up, time on it. Yes, of course, I'm singing K-pop Demon Hunters, who isn't? Right opposite the exit for arrivals in Terminal 2 is a little sign on that pillar that says Hotel. Checking in. Lovely speedy check-in. Got my key in no time. I'm on the 3rd floor this time, and they said that they've upgraded me to a family room. Totally unnecessary, because it's just me, but, you know, always nice. I think it's because I've got the Hilton loyalty scheme, and I think I've now become a silver member with lots of single nights here and there. I think if you stay longer at Hilton properties, you move up the loyalty scheme a lot quicker. It's the only thing I hate about a solo trip. Try to get through doors. Okay, here we go. This way. Right, here we go. At this hotel, they also say that you can keep the trolleys in the room, which is nice and convenient. 3002. Ooh, nice, right at the end. Ooh. Okay, how am I going to do this? Is there a doorstop? There is no doorstop. Okay. I don't want to touch that. Come on. Come on. There's a good trolley. Okay, we're in. Oh, goodness. Lots of floor space. Okay, yep, this is very nice and big. I have looked at these previously for when I travel with Gary or friends or something. But we're always a bit curious about this sofa bed. So now I've had an upgrade, I can actually try it out and see if it's any good. Because, oh no. Nope, that's a hard no. I mean, it's a very hard no. If you were quite light, you might be fine. But speaking as myself, yeah, my back would probably not be good after that. So I'd recommend the twin rooms if you're staying here and you're sharing with friends or something. My view is concrete, woo! And then it's also a corner room, so I have a second view, which is more concrete. If you want to, you can pay extra to get a runway view here, and they also have the runway bar upstairs, which you can go and get drinks and little nibbles at. I don't know what I'm doing for food tonight. There is the restaurant downstairs, but I'm absolutely knackered. I've had a very busy couple of weeks in preparation for this trip. And so I'm thinking I might try out the room service. I've never done it before. And on holiday, you know? Okay, I don't know how this works, but we'll find out. Here is the bathroom. And the towel toucher says, ooh, 4 out of 5. Nice. Nice big mirror. Hello. So the only thing I'm not a big fan of in Hilton is their Crabtree products. I don't like the smell of them, so I always bring my own body wash. But yeah, very nice. Yes. And they've got teas and coffees and stuff. Got waters in the room. On the desk you have a chair. You've also got some UK plugs and a USB, bottles of water and tea and coffee, little mini fridge and a bin. And then you've got a window on this side, the sofa / bed, another window, and then this looks like a king-size bed to me, even though it maybe is twins that could be split. There's an armchair and a table, which might be quite nice for having dinner and watching the TV, a la room service. And then on the left-hand side of the bed is a safe, nice and big, phone, USBs on the wall plugs as well, lamp, reading light, and duplicated on the other side. And then they also have some luggage space. So if you wanted to hang some bits and bobs, there is also an iron and an ironing board hidden in the side, and a hairdryer. And the hairdryer is always quite good here. It looks like to order room service, there's a handy dandy QR code just there. So I'm going to scan that. Aha. Okay, so it looks like I then call via the room service button from this menu. They've got wines that they can deliver, and then also whiskies, soft drinks, you name it. And then starters, it looks like it's the exact same menu as downstairs in the main restaurant. I'm really not in the mood to sit at a table right now. I would just, ooh, a paneer curry. Oh, that sounds good. Room service ordered. I will tell you now, it ain't cheap, but I don't think the restaurant's cheap altogether. So a margarita pizza is £19.50, and I'm pretty sure that's what me and Gary paid when we last stayed here. So the Makihani paneer, which I've ordered, is £23, and then you have a tray charge of £5 plus a 12.5% service charge. So I don't think I'm going to be doing this very often. I think I'm just in an anti-socializing, want to stay in my room mood, and the 12.5% of £5 tray charge was worth it to me today. And also I've been able to order a banana split dessert. So treat yourself. It's just arrived, and it looks and smells incredible. Look at this. This is really good. I thought I was expecting to, pay a lot and then get nothing. But I'm really happy with the portion size. I'll let you know what I think of the actual food. I need to show you this banana split because it's probably going to melt by the time I actually get to it. But I'll put it in the fridge for now. Look at this. Oh my god, this is heaven. And you can see the care and attention that's gone into actually making it. So first impressions are really good. The look's really nice. I got a side of chips, so I've just dipped one in the curry sauce and hot. Very hot. Oh, good go. All finished with my dinner. It was obviously expensive. Room service is very much a treat, but it was really good. For the price that I paid, I would still class it expensive. I wouldn't rush to do it again. I think I would still, if I was with someone else, we would definitely make the effort to go to the restaurant or go to the runway bar. The banana split was a 5-star plus. It was so good. The curry I'd give a 4. The chips I'd give a 4 as well. So overall, really, really nice meal. I can confirm the pillows are very nice and comfortable. 411 on this trip and what's coming up. So I am staying at Universal's Aventura Resort Hotel. This is one of their prime value hotels at Universal Orlando Resort. So it's on property. It's slightly more expensive than Cabana Bay and slightly cheaper than Sapphire Falls, of which is next door. And the rooms from the vlogs that I've seen in the past are quite technological. And it's in a big tower block where there's, I think, robots that deliver things via room service and stuff like that. So I'm very excited to check it all out. You will see it obviously later in this vlog, so don't go anywhere. I am on a solo trip, so you've got me, and then there will be some familiar faces popping up here and there. I know lots of you who are regular subscribers are looking forward to Gary coming back and are excited and everything. He will be back on the channel. He's just not up for travelling as often as I am, and certainly not in the heat. It is 31 degrees Celsius every single day of this trip so far, with a rainstorm every single day. So it's not scary weather, but we have got plans coming up. I just thought I would mention this and tell you to face, because I reply to comments and stuff like that. But sometimes lots of comments that are kind of asking where Gary is can have the opposite effect of what you maybe think, in that they kind of put the pressure on both Gary and I to deliver on the expectation and everything like that. So the thought is appreciated, but also as a courtesy to the people that I'm obviously filming with as well. We will announce when Gary's back. Rest assured. Follow me on Instagram at Adam Hatton, and also Gary, who is Gary C. And you can also go and check out his YouTube channel as well. He does post occasionally over there as well. So if you'd like a little dose of Gary in between our series, you can go and check those out. But yeah, I'm going to wind down now. It's been a very stressful drive down. It was very rainy and lots and lots of traffic. So it's the end of the summer holidays. It's to be expected. Everybody's kind of getting ready to go back to school. And some of you are already back at school. So thank you very much for building me into your regular scheduling. Very much appreciate it. So I'm going to wind down, and I will see you tomorrow. Morning. It is so early. But I slept really well. I had to put a sock on the thermostat because that was very bright. And then I also had to put a towel on the mirror because it was reflecting the front door. I just had this idea that I was going to wake up and see someone stood on the mirror like this. I don't know why I'm like this, but it felt like the sensible thing to do. Right, let's make myself look beautiful. Ta-da! Everything is on the trolley. I have checked the room with the dad's suite to make sure that nothing's left behind. Little pro tip for you: always make sure you flick the duvet, because you want to make sure you don't leave any white shirts on there. I've done it before. I'm so excited. I forgot to mention that this is primarily for Halloween Horror Nights, this trip. So I'm actually going to Premium Scream Night. So the first Halloween Horror Nights thing that is available to the public, where it's a ticketed event that is slightly higher priced than normal days, but then you get unlimited food, reduced wait times, and in theory it's meant to be like a premium experience at Halloween Horror Nights. So that will be coming up in this video as well. Not suitable for all ages as well, but I will put a little reminder on screen in case you've got any little ones watching. So without further ado, let's go. I've only just got on the lift and I've already checked my passport twice. Everything's fine.
Going up.
The benefit of the early flight is that because flights don't start landing at Heathrow until 6 AM, I think, all the lifts are absolutely dead. That's so good. Not waiting for that lift has already taken so much stress off my day. It's going to be a good travel day, I feel it. Ooh, that's downhill. Whee! Fun fact for you, even though they say there's Heathrow Terminals 1, 2 and 3, 1 doesn't actually exist anymore. It's part of the Queen's Terminal, Terminal 2 when they refurbished it, and Terminal 4 I don't think is used for passenger flights anymore, it's only used for like cargo and stuff. If you take the Piccadilly line to Heathrow Terminals 1, 2 and 3, this is where the station will empty out. If you're taking the Elizabeth line or the Heathrow Express, that will come into a different station altogether. The Heathrow Express and Elizabeth line stations are directed right as you get to Terminal 3. Slightly different. The Heathrow Express is currently £25 for an adult. That's probably, I think that's the most expensive way that you could possibly get to London from Heathrow. If you are flying into here, you could either take the Elizabeth line, which is very nice and efficient, or you can take the Piccadilly line, which is probably the cheapest way to get in. That will take the longest, and with lots of bags, that'll be the most kerfuffly. The Heathrow Express is like the Gatwick Express, if you've seen that in previous vlogs from 2018 with Gary. So yeah, there's options. So by train, I don't think you need a car when you come to London if you're visiting from overseas. And then at the end of the subway, you just take the lift up. Here we are. I tell you what, a morning flight is where it's at. Not only am I going to get to Orlando at about 1 p.m, it's so peaceful and quiet around the airport this time in the morning. Let's go check in. So Virgin Atlantic is in section A of Terminal 3 departures. And then economy is down on the far left. Premium is just in the middle, and upper is on the right. If you need the customer service desk at all, they're going to be right down the far end, just there. If you're flying in economy, you will use these self-service check-in desks to actually do the check-in process. There's nothing wrong with doing online check-in. You'll actually get the bag tag printed at the machine, and then you go over to the bag drop just over here to actually have your suitcase sent through to the aircraft. If you're checking in with Delta, you'll also do that here. The ticket desk at the far end is where you can change your flight time. You can do an upgrade here, so if you want to use Air Miles to upgrade, they can do that at that desk. They basically have all the tools as the main customer service phone line. If the line is empty like this, you actually go down to the very far end for economy to drop your bags. And then premium is just down here for the middle. You can also use this line if you're a silver member with Virgin Atlantic. And then other classes on the far right. This is also where Delta One comes in. And you can use this if you're flying Club Gold, Delta 360, Diamond Medallion, or Platinum Medallion. Okay, just gonna head to security. Up and away. This travel wallet is honestly the handiest thing I've got. I got it from Amazon. I'll link it below if you need it. My flight is there. I've got an hour and 10 minutes until boarding opens. I am going to pop via the sunglasses because mine are on their last legs. They've got a few too many scratches at the moment, so it's always an opportunity to have a little moo-moo-shiroo. These are the Ray-Bans I've had previously, and it looks like I would save £25.85 by buying them in here, which is pretty good. They didn't have any polarised ones that I could see. Time to get some snacks. Whilst I was looking at the sunglasses, I got chatting to Sarah and her family who watch the vlogs. So thanks guys for watching, appreciate it. Let's get some water. See, in the middle of the day, this is normally impossible to vlog in, so... Oh, copyright music. La, 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 la. If you're on a long flight, I really recommend like these snack selections. I love the cheese and biscuits ones, particularly those ones, the cathedral cheddar. Probably going to get them. There it is. Am I pointing at the right thing? I have no idea. It's in that general area. They're doing something. Someone asked me, which do you prefer, the early flight or the late flight? Sometimes in summer they'll do 3 flights a day, so today they've got one at, I think it's 8:20, 1:50 and 3 something. I would normally go for the middle one, if they have it, so like the 1:50. But if it's between the early or the late, so the 8:20 or the 3, I would probably go early, and I would recommend early based on the experience I've had today. It's been so quick going through security, everything's really quiet. It's just it's so nice and chill. It's a lovely vibe. Right, no lines at the coffee shops, really. Loads of space, nice and chill. Oh, I am ravenous right now. I'm going to head to the what do they call it, clubhouse. I'm going to get myself some breakfast. Oh, Will Young fans, don't forget, gonna take this moment and make it last forever. I'm gonna give my heart away and pray we'll stay together. Whoa, yeah. People are looking at me like I'm crazy, but it's fine because I'm doing it for you. Nothing like a luggage rolling click and click click at the airport. Here are the lounge options at Terminal 3. If you would like to pay for lounges, you have the Club Rooms number 1 lounges. They also have the Centurion Lounge if you happen to have an eligible credit card. They also have My Lounge. Holiday. If you're a regular subscriber, you've seen this before, but they have the deli. They've got lots of seating. They have an outdoor section. They've also got a nice big bar and an extensive menu as well. Down the far end of the lounge, they have this curtained off area, and then you can actually pull up in one of these, have a little nap. If you're in between flights and connecting through Heathrow. And they also have some showers that you can use as well. If you want to use the showers, just go to the front desk and say you'd like to use them. They'll then assign you one. Got a little selection from the deli. So I've got some cheeses, some smoked trout, pain au chocolat and a fruit salad. And then I can also scan this to order some food to the table. They have a very extensive drinks menu and everything's included as well, which is fantastic. They even have some smoothies, which would be quite cool. And then on the breakfast menu, they have a selection of eggs and bits. I actually find that the menu is easier to see on the actual scanned thing, because then you can see the options that you have. For example, when you're doing the eggs and toast, you can choose what type of toast you want and stuff. This is the avocado on toast. Looks amazing. I think that's feta. Yes, good, thank you. Yourself?
Yes, thank you.
Pretty sure this is the A350, or it might be the A330-900 Neo. It was the Neo, because they've got the fancy ones at the front. So this is what the seat looks like. Lots of legroom. Nice big screen. Window. Got a little cubby hole with headphones and water. You can actually see a full tour of the seat on my Instagram if you want to. Little bag. Seat controls, then you've got an overstrap. This also turns into a lie flat bed, and then after takeoff this unlocks so you can slide it across, and there's a nice little coat hanger. Here's a look at today's menu. I have pre-ordered a chicken Caesar salad, which you could do 1 week in advance if you look out for the email.
We're committed to ensuring that everyone has access.
Aisles and exits need to be kept clear. So, if there is anything you haven't put in the overhead lockers, put them under the seat in front of you now. Lights will guide you to the exits in an emergency, and there are green signs at the doors. The cabin crew will point out the exits now. Please remember where your nearest exit is. It might be right there behind you. Now sit back and enjoy your flight, and thanks for watching.
They've got a fantastic movie selection today on board. Great thing about Virgin Atlantic as well is that you can select a movie and then favourite it, and then build like a schedule of what you'd like to do. So then you go to your favourites and you can watch from there. They do have Wi-Fi on today's flight. In order to get to the actual menu, make sure you connect to the Wi-Fi on airplane mode and then do virgin-atlantic-wi-fi.viasat.com. Then you have a choice of full flight for $18.99, 1 hour for $5.99. You can watch an ad for 20 minutes of free, or you potentially might have a voucher you can redeem. Just posted all my Instagram stories saying I'm on the way. I've got the Ice Coke Zero and these crisps, which are, I want to say they're Bloody Mary crisps. I can never remember. They do tell me every single time, I always forget, but they are fantastic. They do also do these on the Wonder Wall if you want to go and have a little explore whilst on board. I'm currently watching season 2 of Wednesday, and I've got my chicken Caesar salad, which looks really, really lovely. And I was quite looking forward to this, having like a light meal on the plane. Since I've paid for a ticket to go to premium screen tonight, I need to stay up as late as I possibly can to get the full use of the price that I've paid. And so I'm really going to try and get some sleep this flight. So I thought a nice light lunch would be better for hopeful sleepy time. As it's the end of the summer holidays, it's a very quiet flight heading out to Orlando. So they've kindly let me use the bed next to me, which is a little bit darker away from the window. I'm going to hopefully get some shut-eye. So it comes with a mattress, then you get a pillow and a duvet. When you lie down, there is like a fixed space, so like you can't necessarily put your legs left and right, but very nice and comfortable, certainly more comfortable than the old A330s. Back in an upright position. I think I've probably got like 30 minutes, an hour, if that, but maybe that'll be the reason I stay up. Fingers crossed. We're currently over Canada, more specifically, just passed over Pottsville. They'll sometimes travel down the eastern seaboard, which is technically the safest route to do, or they'll go this way, sort of like over Bermuda, following the curvature of the Earth. I just thought, oh, package a refund, like food. But it's obviously quite a long time until they come around with the afternoon tea, but I remembered I bought this. This is what it's for. And slices of cheese and the crackers, and then they give you like this little cardboard spoon to get the chutney on the actual thing. Word to the wise though, it didn't pop as I was opening because of the air pressure. Approximately an hour and a half from landing, they are now coming around with a signature Mile High tea. So they've changed it in upper class where it used to be you'd order some hot food. Now you get a choice of finger sandwiches. Today we've got cream cheese and cucumber or chicken Caesar. And then you get the patisseries, the water scone, and then your choice of tea. Cream cheese and cucumber sandwich, along with cheddar and relish, I think. And then the scone, I asked for no quiche this time. Then, I always used to call it Barbie cake. I don't know what it's actually called. Little macaron, strawberry jam. Nice.
Loose items should be put in your seat pocket or under the seat in front of you. But to exit a front row seat, all personal belongings must be stored overhead, keeping that floor area clear.
Very much for your hard work today. Please prepare the doors for arrival, and passengers, if I can please ask you to remain seated just for the final few moments until we switch off the seatbelt sign. Thanks very much for the flight deck. A warm welcome to Orlando.
Show me that carpet. Show me that carpet. There it is.
You will be arriving on the third level of the main terminal building. Baggage claim is on level 2.
Hello, this is Orlando Mayor Buddy Dyer. If you're a resident, welcome home. If you're one of our nearly 70 million visitors, welcome to the city beautiful.
If you ever wondered how I manage 3 bags with one hand so I can vlog, this is how. Strapping it to the handles. Orlando, I love you, Orlando. Whew, smell that Orlando International Airport. I am heading over to meet a driver. I've got a private transfer booked, which was at a different company this time, so I'm trying them out. And I think I'm going to stop at Publix on the way to get some essentials for the room, like bottles of water, some snacks and stuff. So good to be back. But if you weren't doing this, if you wanted to get to Universal from the airport, an Uber's most likely going to be the most convenient option for you. I've come down to level 1 in Terminal A to meet my driver. They said they're by the luggage carousels. Just stopping off at Publix. My goal is bottles of water, some snacks for the room, and maybe some drinks. I love going around the shops and just seeing all the selections of stuff that they have, like all these Pop-Tarts and everything. Which reminds me, I need to look at Oreos. Ooh, strawberry milkshake. In the international food section, they have a whole British section. Granted, it's a lot more expensive than if you're buying it at home. Public stop all complete. All the bags are in the back. Really hoping that they have those luggage trolleys. We're currently passing the Epic Universe area. So we've got the Stella Nova and then the Terra Luna. Just passing Universal Endless Summer Resort with Dockside over here on the right, Surfside over there on the left. This is currently the cheapest resort to stay at on Universal Orlando Resort property. Now arriving at the Universal Orlando Resort. This looks absolutely wild. So they don't have like luggage services here, but they do have some trolleys right in the door that you can go and pick up yourself. Let's go and head in. This is my first time at this resort as well, which I'm very excited about. Ooh.
This is Benjamin.
Oh yeah?
Benjamin.
And
We have Lucino and we have Kevin.
oh wow. So if you want extra towels, they'll come in there.
Yes.
Oh wow.
Shower, shampoo, things like that.
All checked in. I'm just going to take all this up to the room and start unpacking. I've just noticed they have a Starbucks there, and they've got lots of food options I can see already. The host checking me in also said that I'll be able to use the other pools at the other resorts. Ooh, this is futuristic. Number 11. Wow. No cameras, we're good. Because this is a prime value property, the housekeeping is every other day. I did ask if you have the option to do it every day, like if you wanted to pay for it or something. They don't currently do that, but that's when they were telling me that the robots will be able to deliver any amenities you need. 11, 3, 4. That's convenient, right by the elevators. Great. Here we go. Oh, it's very Stella Nova already. It looks lovely. Right, let's get these this contraption in. Oh god, this is gonna be easier said than done. Right, I'm in. Okay, so this is really nice. Okay, I'll take my shoes off because this is one thing I've kind of like picked up. If you don't get in the habit of taking your shoes off, you just end up getting like sandy stuff all over the floor, especially with these like types of floors. So, okay, let's have a look. Very nice. Neutral colours, bit of blue, bit of purple in there. We've got the ride guys telling us all about Velocicoaster. There is the iPad that I think controls the room. Get started. Ooh, okay, so I can control the TV. So if I wanted to turn this off, television. No? Yes? Turn off. Ah, clever. Cool. And then we also have room controls. We have the temperature. We're currently on a 72. I'm going to turn that down. Oh, we can go Celsius as well. That's handy. I'm going to take that down to a 20. Maybe a 20 and a half. And then dining options. You can look at the menu. Food and beverages. They have in-room dining, everybody. Ooh. Mozzarella sticks. Ooh. Dangerous. First impressions are lovely. I haven't seen the view yet. What view have I got? Because it's quite a big tower, you can potentially see stuff. Ooh, I've got Volcano Bay! Look at that! You can see the volcano. That is so good. So this is Cabana Bay. One of my favourite resorts. I love like the 50s vibe of it, and it's so affordable as well. And you can literally walk to Volcano Bay for staying at this resort. I think you can actually you can walk there from here. As you come in through the door, ignoring all my stuff, we've got a full-length mirror here, and then this like pattern of what the hotel kind of looks like on the wall. You've got the bathroom there, and on the left-hand side, I'm guessing this is a wardrobe. Yes. Adequate space, we love it. We've got an ironing board, luggage rack, spare blanket and pillow. A nice little divider between the bathroom space and the main room space. There's a coffee station just there. Are these cupboards or anything? Oh yeah, we've got a fridge just there. And then a cupboard with a massive safe. Look at that puppy! Oh yeah. 5-star plus. And then the nice whites. Got a little bit of cubby space there. Nice bit of shelving for the towels. Ooh. Very nice. 3 out of 5. Just a standard towel. It's a good towel. In the bathroom, you have hooks. You have a nice little marble tile going on. Yes, I'm going to confirm those are a 3 out of 5. Nice shower. Got some amenities there. Shampoo, conditioner, and a body bar. Looks like they might be getting ready for having the pumps that stay in the room rather than the mini ones. There's the toilet, always helpful. What else have we got? So we've got the iPad, and then what looks like a speaker. And then also this light here as well. Why is that got a sequencer? Does this do things? Oh, it didn't. That's clever. Oh, yeah, nice. And they do have the manual control for the temperature as well. Nice big TV and lots of countertop space, which is great if you buy groceries. They also have a chair there, so if you wanted to do some work at the desk, you could. And then we've got 3 big drawers. Very nice. Little seat and this nice tower lamp, like that. It's all very futuristic. I like it. And then 2 queen beds. I think there is a drawer, maybe a cupboard? No, just the drawer. Phone, and then on the plug side of things, we've got 2 USBs, 2 US plugs, and then I think they've got USB-C and USB and 2 US plugs on the main table, so that's good. I like the fact they've got USB-C there. And there's also a US plug down the side. And come back over here, there's one down there as well. So lots and lots of plugs, which is really good. There's even a spare one down there, I believe. And then you've got the view. So they've got 2 sets of curtains. They've got like the sheer ones and then the blackouts. And yeah, it's fantastic. So I'm on the 11th floor. They do have a rooftop bar, which I'll be checking out at some point during this trip. But this is a very nice height. I think if you request a high floor, you're likely to get a good view of wherever you are. I'll obviously give you like a full review of the stay once I've been here for a bit. First impressions are it's got everything I need, and this is very similar. I think it could even be identical in footprint to Stella Nova, which I really loved. I gave that a 5-star. So yeah, so far so good. I'm now going to start the process of unpacking. Wish me luck, and then take that trolley down. My flight landed at 12:45 about that time. It was due in about 1:05, so we got in about 20 minutes early. Got through immigration in no time at all. There was no other flights in there. And the flight was quiet, so there was plenty of empty seats, both in all classes, apart from maybe premium. Premium always seems to be the busiest class at the moment, and so it's about 2:45, 2:30 I got here. It's now just gone 3. I think the quickest I've ever got from like the airport to the hotel has been from the moment the plane lands, about an hour and a half. Thereabouts. Like, to get through immigration and everything, you have to be lucky to get that dead on. Your luggage sometimes can take time and everything. It depends on how quick the transfer is and everything. But the drive is about 45 minutes. So if you're not stopping and you're just getting through, the quickest is an hour and a half. So yeah, plan that into your schedule. This is from multiple trips, and today was a speedy time, and that was still, 2 hours-ish. The other thing that's lacking in this room for me is hooks, because it'd be nice to have somewhere to like hang your raincoats and shirts and stuff. So like some hooks there would be nice, or even on this wall. But that's just me. I love a hook. Hotel designers, more hooks, please. Owner's Locker, which is the big box I keep in Florida that I can have delivered to resorts, doesn't actually deliver to Universal Orlando Resorts. I don't think the Universal Bell services would accept them. But I was able to plan ahead with the driver that I booked through for him to pick it up before I got here. So that was very nice of him. I'm very overwhelmed by this packing process. I don't know what I'm going to do for food. I think I'm probably going to get something here to eat, but I don't want to overeat because there is unlimited food at Premium Scream Night. That's 7:30 that starts, so I've got a good 3.5 hours. So what I might put a pause on unpacking and go and get a little quick bite. So in the lobby they do have a luggage desk where they can store luggage for you. They've also got the reception desk and then ticketing, so if you wanted to pick up your tickets or purchase Horror Nights tickets here, you could do that. And then they have the Starbucks just here on the right. On the left they have a Universal Studios store, so if I needed to pick up any essentials I could definitely do that here. I'm not seeing any Halloween Horror Nights. Oh no, tell a lie. Ooh, look at this. So I definitely need to get to my house t-shirt. That's the one. They have a large but not an extra large. They didn't have my size, but they said come back at 5 o'clock because they might be able to go back and restock them. I'm leaning. They do have a quick service downstairs here, which has like a market set up. There's a menu over there, and they've also got pizza. They have a build your own wok, which I think I'm leaning towards, but they've also got salads, and they've also got burgers and handhelds. I've been given a pager, so whilst I'm waiting on that being made, I'm going to have a little wander. So we've got a seating area, and then what looks like doors out to the pool. Ooh, they have a gelato station here, and then they also have like a grab and go station. So there is grab and go sushi there. There are little small snacks and stuff, baked items, sandwiches. Considering the price, so it varies per night because on a room only reservation, the weekdays are going to be cheaper than the weekends. So I think the weekends work out, I think the most is like $250, and then the cheapest was like $117. This is off the top of my head, so I might be wrong. And it changes depending as well. So for example, when it gets really busy, the price is obviously going to go up. So, oh no, it's starting to rain. There's a little look at the pool. It's lovely. It's a really nice aesthetic. This has come with two separate things. This is made with a chicken broth base, chicken protein, broccoli, carrots, snap peas, peppers, and then steamed rice. Oh my god, okay. I asked for... They said, do you want some chili in it? And I was like, yeah, sure. Why is it so spicy? It's a bit too spicy for me, actually, and I like spicy stuff. And also it's chicken thigh, which I'm not a big fan of. So this was just under $20, and I got like a couple dollars off with my annual pass discount. I think I'm going to give it a 2 out of 5. I maybe should have ordered the pizza. It's just gone 6 o'clock. I have deflightetized, I have refreshed, I have now got my Halloween Horror Nights 2024 merch on. I need to buy the 2025 t-shirt at some point this evening. So I'm heading into Premium Scream Night, which is a Halloween Horror Nights special ticketed event. So even though Halloween Horror Nights is a ticketed event itself, they did this for the first time last year where it's a higher ticket price. So my ticket was in the region of $400. Yeah, not cheap, but solo discount. It was only me. I'm only buying for myself. So that was helpful. And basically it's a reduced capacity, so in theory you've got shorter wait times. They also have the shows still on, and the food is unlimited, so it's included in the ticket prices and you can eat as much as you like. So I'm going to focus on the food and try to keep this remainder of the vlog semi-PG. So parental guidance is advised. There are going to be spooky, scary themes, but I will exclude anything that's like really gory. Just so it's travel day. Loads of people are watching this one. I want to make sure it's available for more people. But then as I go to Halloween Horror Nights on other nights, I will then show you more stuff, and advisories will be on screen for you. So without further ado, I'm about to head out. I'm not looking forward to what looks like a storm coming this way. But the diehards say that it's not Halloween Horror Nights unless it rains. I don't know these people, but we'll see what happens. I'm nervous. I love Halloween Horror Nights, but I am like a little bit scared. So the bus stop is just around here to the right. There is definitely a storm in the air. Feel it. All that humidity hugging my every whim. Well, that was good timing.
Please place all bags in the vans for inspection. Thank you.
This is where you'll get dropped off if you're staying at the various hotels. I'm now going to go through security and then head through City Walk to check in. Here we go! I'm so excited and terrified.
The moving walkway exit is approaching.
Please watch your step. Music to my ears, everyone. Music to my ears. And it's raining. I'm under my umbrella. This camera cannot get wet. So I'm already thinking I'm going to struggle to get a lot of content this evening, but I'm going to get you what I can. I'm just debating if I change it to my flip-flops. Yes. So this is my pro tip. I like to bring flip-flops in a plastic bag and then change into these whilst it's raining and whilst there's lots of water on the floor. That way you don't get lots of soggy trainers. And then you can just change back into them when the rain stops. The dogs are out. I haven't even got there yet. Oh god. Oh dear. Oh my goodness, they're taking down Hollywood Ride and Rocket over there. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. I'm excited, I'm terrified, and I'm gonna be wet. But that's okay. The flip-flops are doing their job. I am grateful for the flip-flops right now. They said Premium Scream Night starts at 7:30, although I think it has started sooner. I saw people going in as early as 5:15. Ah! So excited. Okay, so the intellectual property houses this year are Jason Universe, Fallout, Five Nights at Freddy's, Terrifier, and the Horrors of the Wyatt Six, which is a WWE thing. The theme of this year's event is like conservatory. So they've got gargoyles. I've been watching lots of construction updates from various vloggers that live out here. Oh, I can see it! For those looking for parental guidance, this is when the spooky, scary fun begins, okay? And the very, very wet fun, apparently. Hello! How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Very great, thank you.
You're here for me? Yeah, you're good.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Woohoo! I've just got in. The rain is chaos. Lanyarded up. Oh gosh. Oh wow, this is so cool! I love the theme. And with the gargoyles and everything. It's gonna get wet. The wind is picking up. I've got this. I've got this. I believe in myself. I can do this. I can get soaked and also have a great time. Because you paid $400 for this, Adam. This is the first scare zone, which is Origins of Horror. So this is like the conservatory theme, and then to the left we've got what looks like a walkway to some of the houses. That's 4 down there. So I think basically what's happened is because Hollywood Ride and Rocket is now being demolished, they have to find a way to get people back to the sound stages that are behind where the roller coaster was. So that's how they're doing that this year, where you walk down these paths and they go and check in. But at the moment, the wait times are pretty good. Five Nights at Freddy's 25, Graveyard Flash 20, Terrifier 15, WWE presents the Horrors of Wyatt 6, 5 minutes. Nice. And also during Premium Scream Night, you can dress up, which some of these guests are doing. I've just stuck my head in the fog machine to get a good whiff. Because honestly, this is like the most nostalgic smell about this event. Oh, that's the good stuff. On the way in, they've got these like statues of the different properties. So we've got the WWE one over there, Fallout over here. Now I've never seen, I don't think any of these, no. But it's often the original houses. They have 5 original houses here, which I actually prefer because everyone kind of comes in at the same entry level of story and stuff. Is it stop raining yet? I think we're good. This is Five Nights at Freddy's, which is based on a video game which has also been turned into a movie. And I love what they've done with this like stained glass. It is so cool. This is Jason. So this is the weird thing, like I hate horror films with a passion. My mind is so toxic when I'm watching a horror film. Like I'll put myself in a situation and be like, oh my god, how must that feel? What would that happen? What would happen if that happened to someone I love? You know, like it's just horror films just don't do it for me. But Halloween Horror Nights I absolutely love. Can't tell you why. I think it's just like because it's real life. I'm like, I know that's fake. And then this is Terrifier. Ooh. There's literally lightning. Thing. So in all the construction updates I've been watching, the one scare zone I've been most looking forward to is the Cat Lady of Crooked Lane, because they have the pumpkins that are like on the trees. I don't want to see it without the scare actors because obviously that's the one I've been most looking forward to. I don't know how that's going to translate with this weather or whether it's going to let up. I think it's supposed to stop. So I might try and get some food and do a little review for you. As you can see, everyone's kind of got the same idea. So the lines for food at the moment are quite long. I'm so told what to do. Oh, I'll go to the tribute store. Every year they put together a tribute store, which is like this themed store, and it's very, very well done. This year they've moved the location. It used to be towards Rip Ride Rockit, but because that's being dismantled at the moment, they've moved it to the arcade slightly down the road. This is so weird. Oh my god, look at that rain cloud. Oh, it's getting even heavier. I mean, it's dead. Like, there's barely anyone here. And during normal operating hours of Halloween Horror Nights, it is crazy with like the crowds and everything. Oh gosh, this is a good look. This is an example of why we have this. Look at that. This is not what I ordered.
This is not what I planned, and I've just got to say, I do not understand.
Okay, let's go and get in the drive for a minute. Ooh, oh wow! Oh, this is cool. Do not touch the artifacts. This used to be an arcade. I love all this, like, the set pieces they put in. There's those, like, conservatory stained glass windows. So cool. So this is the exit to the Mummy Sahara Traders. And they've, like, really added to the theme in here to make it more of the tribute store. I think because they've moved location of the tribute store, it's significantly smaller this year, but no less themed. It's very nice. I like it. Some of the merchandise is split up by property, so this is Five Nights at Freddy's. Got a headband, some sweet treats, kids t-shirts. You can even purchase masks of the characters themselves. And then we've got some Fallout merchandise. We've got posters, t-shirts, lanyards. What looks like keychains. Look who I... Oh, sorry, wrong timing. That's right. We'll Jen was mid-pickle.
This is good.
I dip my fork in it.
You will not look pretty eating it, but it'll taste delicious.
You look pretty all the time.
That's my line.
They did offer me, but I am a no pickle kind of guy. Cram tots and more, which is spam and then cheesy tots. Yeah. Okay. God bless you. This is the thing when you run out of hands when you're vlogging. Okay. Do you think both at the same time?
Sure.
Okay. Bon appetit. Oh, very good.
I like it. Have you ever had spam? Oh, okay.
It's salty.
Yeah, it is.
What time is it? 7:49. So we're about an hour and a bit, and we haven't seen any scare actors yet because it's been raining the whole time. There's nothing they can do about that. So we're gonna get food. Is everybody having fun?
I'm having a blast. I don't know about you.
Yeah, it's such a that's a lightning strike. It's such a unique evening.
It really is.
Yeah. And I love a storm. I actually ask for storms when I come to Florida, and I got it.
I'm not sweating.
I'm not sweating either.
So I mean, there's a silver lining.
Tim doesn't even have his fan on.
Oh, it's not on. Oh, look at that.
Okay, we're currently in line to get a mozzarella stick, a very, very big mozzarella stick. And for somebody who loves mozzarella sticks, this is a goal of mine in coming here. This is what we're getting. The Death by Cheese Stick. Normally $10.99, and then there's also the freakishly long corn dog. We have taken refuge in a little stoop. Hi Stoop. Stoop friends.
We're Stoop kids.
And we've both got the, because it's free, well, I say free, included, the mozzarella and also the corn dog to try. Can you pick up the whole mozzarella stick? Is that doable? Or
I couldn't. It kind of break on its own. Yeah, it kind of like.
Okay. Ta-da! Sorry, I only have limited hands.
Spicy, right?
Oh my god, yeah.
I wasn't expecting it to be that spicy. What do you think? What's the verdict?
Why is it so spicy?
Death by No, it's Death by Cheese Stick.
Death by cheese stick, you're gonna die.
Oh, no.
It feels like Death by marinara sauce.
You're gonna die in 7 days.
7 days.
I have so much to do. This is the corn dog.
I'm glad we're trying these things while they're like quote unquote free.
Yeah. I'm going. This is gonna look real wrong.
Thumbnail. This is the thumbnail. Can you just put it in and then take it back out of your mouth?
That's what she said. Hey-oh. Yeah, nice.
You like it?
The hot dog thing, I quite like actually. I think I'm going to give that a 3 or a 4. They did not like it.
As Americans, we eat a lot of hot dogs. This is not one of the better ones.
There's a Nathan's hot dog.
The outside is a little soggy. So I think if we didn't eat as many hot dogs as we did, we might like it more.
Also, it's not a corn dog.
No, it's
0% corn in this.
Oh, because it doesn't have the corn breading.
Funnel cake breading.
Oh, things are looking very Halloween Horror Nights right now. Oh, the scare actors are out.
Don't you know how to read?
No.
Can't you see what's going on?
Gosh. Me and Jen are afraid. Ah, there's people. Hello. Oh, I can't help you, I'm afraid. I'm so sorry.
They're mutants. Watch out. But they're mutants from the 20s, see? Oh, look at this guy.
Oh, gosh.
No, he's not looking so good.
This year, Terrifier the Clown is like going around. Whoa. Hi. Well, I got it. Horror Nights with friends, Horror Nights with friends. Horror Nights is so much fun when you're hanging out with friends. So much lightning, I love it. We are now heading towards Mel's Die-In, where supposedly there's going to be some zombies, and then there's also a scare zone, of which we are going to see, I think it's the Masquerade? I don't know the names off the top of my head. I will by the end of this week. Masquerade of Death, presented by Jen. So it's normally Mel's Drive-In, but they turn out the R and the V to make it Mel's Die-In. And we have zombies. Ooh.
Deliver you food.
I'm a bit hungry. Oh, hello.
She gets them one by one.
I'm enjoying the fact they dance along.
It's kind of fun.
Watch you look at her run. Mommy, mommy.
Hey Jen, this is a scare zone you can really stick your teeth into. Because they're vampires.
I'm glad you explained that to me.
It's a hard one to get, you know. They've got this broken up chandelier. Everyone's at the ball.
You gotta get out of here.
I'll try. Oh, lots of people are dead because the chandelier fell. Oh, I can't, I'm afraid, sorry, legally. We love you.
Yeah, they're so cute.
I like the fact they switch to dancing every now and then. Oh, lovely to meet you.
Oh, you smell.
Oh dear. I was just chatting to Jen about Premium Scream Night, and it's so nice to like see the set. If you love the set design and the props and everything, to see everything, because normally there's people and
there are so few people here. You can really pause and enjoy all of the hard work that creative put into this.
And it makes you very vulnerable for people like this. Hi!
I've been getting lots of scares.
Oh, what an honor!
Wow! Are you the Gargoyle King now? Oh my gosh!
We're heading back to go and do one of the houses in this area. They also have these handy dandy screens everywhere, which tell you the wait times, which is very nice. I think we're heading towards the WWE one. Or they also have Terrifier, Grave of Flesh, and Five Nights at Freddy's around here. I've heard that Terrifier is like the goriest house they've ever done, and gore is like the one thing that I'm like, ugh. So I can do with like jump scares and stuff, but blood, not so much. There is so much blood in the house that they have a wet and a dry path at the end of the house.
I'm going to tell you.
We're heading into
It's called, what is it called?
Horrors of the Wyatt Six.
Horrors of the Wyatt Six. WWE presents.
Your favorite thing.
Yeah, I watch wrestling all the time.
I used to actually be a really big wrestling fan when I was like in middle school.
Really?
I was, yeah, because I didn't have cable growing up, and that was one of the only things you could watch on like a Saturday was wrestling.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know these guys, but I read the backstory, and it's a very interesting backstory.
I watched a short video on YouTube which summarized the whole thing. It was very
I
convenient.
think I watched the same video. It was great.
Okay, so normally you would have this entire thing potentially full.
I think it will be.
And on Premium Scream Night, not a problem. What's the order? What are we doing?
You're eating.
Huh?
I can go on anyone.
Okay, I will try first. I will try
You
first.
should, okay.
Wish me luck. So, yeah.
You did great.
You are so cool. You're just like... Me and Jen are like, hang on to each other like, I don't like this. I don't like this. That was scary.
I thought we were walking down a slow. Oh my gosh.
We want to get out of there, that's why.
I'm sweating. Like, I have like upper lip sweat. That's how scared I got.
At the very end of it, there's like these black curtains. And I said to Jen, like, okay, we're good. The moment I said that, a guy jumped out and scared the crap out of us. During Premium Scream Night, they actually stagger you, so it was literally just us. So I was walking at the front of the group with no idea where to go, and Jen was like, where do we go? And it's like, I don't know.
Well, it literally looked like the boo hole looked like the place to go.
Yeah. Next up, Grave of Flesh. Woo!
Yay!
Woo! Grave of Flesh! It's not a grave of just dirt, it's a grave of flesh.
So this one is like claustrophobia.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, there's like, oh, should I not have told you that? Sorry. There's some high spots, so.
Okay, I'm not going first.
Get ready.
Last time was enough. I enjoyed it.
How'd you like being the caboose? Was it scarier?
Yeah, I mean, even when they jumped Tim, I still screamed. I actually have a headache from screaming. So that was fun.
Let out a few like screams.
Like a goofy scream. I'm very sweaty, and the houses took a lot out of me emotionally, and I'm jet lagged, very jet lagged. But I've just picked up myself up a churro and a bottle of water from the stand just here. So the free food, I say free, it's not free, it's included. The included food is very nice. I'm enjoying that though. This is goodbye for Tim and Jen now.
Bye.
But they'll be back soon.
Oh,
Links
yeah.
below.
We're gonna definitely have some more hangouts before you leave.
Bye! Tim and Jen are heading into a house. I have decided that I'm all house out tonight. Primarily because every time I scream, I get a headache because I'm so jet lagged. So my current plan is to go and check out the Cat Lady of Crooked Lane, which is the scare zone I've been most looking forward to. Do a quick lap of the park, maybe get one more or maybe two more things to eat, and then call it a night because it's currently 10:30. And I suspect that by the time I hit midnight, which won't be far away, that I am going to be well and truly cooked. I can already feel my voice going. So, let's do this! I just popped into this shop. I love all the branding. It is so, so good. And they have the t-shirt that I wanted in my size. And I think I'm going to get two because they last really well. Near the Transformers building, they have the HHN bar. And this is basically an area where they have multiple bars set up. So if you want to get some cockatiels, I will not be having a cockatiel this evening. And then they also have some of the characters from the houses out to take photos with. Oh, this looks so cool. Deep in the forest on Halloween night, the trick-or-treaters follow moonlight. The naughty children that dare to explore the old crooked lane along the forest floor. Cat eyes and pumpkins line the dim trail to the cat lady's house, so withered and frail. Oh, meow. Oh, wow. They built like an alley. Gosh, the theming is incredible this year. I can't get over it. It's so well done. Oh, I think this is the cat lady. I have noticed that the food lines do have very long lines. A lot more than when Premium Scream Night was put on last year. I wanted to try something else food-wise. I do think the lines are long. I think it took us about 20 minutes to get the mozzarella sticks. And so I can prepare myself that it's going to be at least 20 minutes for some of the other lines that I've seen, because some of the food is obviously very popular. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and see if I can find any Death Eaters in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, and then I think I'm going to start moseying on out because Adam needs to sleep. That was cool. Right, let's start mosey on out, I think. Now heading into Club Horror. So this isn't like an official scare zone. This is more of like a fun horror themed pop-up. I can imagine on a normal night it's going to be so busy. So once I've got outside the park and it's a bit quieter, I'll give you my review of Premium Scream Night specifically. You're going to see normal Halloween Horror Nights in the next vlog. Potentially again, I'm not sure. I love this event. It is so much fun. Premium Scream Night is very different from a normal night, I would say already. But I'll give you my other thoughts on the way out. I'm just going to head through a scare zone. Why not?
You gotta help me. You gotta help me.
I can't. Liability.
Oh, is it on me? Is it on me?
On the way out, I just picked up some banana popcorn. I haven't tried this yet, obviously because of Minions. Oh, that's good. I mean, it's a very artificial banana flavour, but it's good. I like it. Very sweet. It's like banana ice cream. Hello. I love this projected on the floor as you exit. That is so cool. I've had so much fun, and this banana popcorn is fantastic. I love it. Now walking through City Walk, that was Halloween Horror Nights Premium Scream Night. Before I jump into my review, I'd just like to remind you this is a special ticketed event. It's a premium event, it's priced that way, and it is designed to be a lower capacity than normal Halloween Horror Nights. Who do I think it's right for? I would say if you are a big Halloween Horror Nights fan, then it's for you. And you've been multiple years, you're looking for something that's slightly different, I think this event is it. I wouldn't pay the money if you're a casual fan, or you're going for the first time. I would go to an alternative event. So the thing that I've noticed between last year and this year, last year was the first year they did it, and so the capacity was a lot lower. This year felt, from the vlogs that I've seen previously, that they definitely sold more tickets this year. The lines for food were quite long, which then put me off wanting to get like the full use of the food based on my own preferences. I personally don't think I would pay for it again, only because a lot of the reason I love Halloween Horror Nights is for the vibe, which I think requires more people and also requires people going for their first time. Because I think Premium Scream Night really appeals to people who are die-hard fans, have been multiple years, and I personally wouldn't recommend it for someone going for their first time. I would go to a normal one, like a normal Halloween Horror Nights night. So I'm glad I did it, I'm glad I tried it. I definitely don't feel like I got the full value of the money that I spent. Obviously, because I'm leaving a little bit early because of how I'm feeling, that's by the by. I think even if you were to spend the entire evening lining up for food, it'd be very hard to make that $400 back, for sure. Especially when the things are priced around like $10, $12. So yeah, I had a nice time. I loved hanging out with Tim and Jen. I don't think Premium Screen Night is right for me in the future, but I'm definitely glad I gave it a try. I think the wait times are about 30 minutes. If it was me again and I wanted a similar experience, I think I would get an express pass, which is a lot cheaper than what Premium Screen Night was. This song is copyright, so I'm gonna sing over it. La la la, hey! Dogs are barking. My feet hurt. Oh, thank goodness it's good to be home. To my life, I missed you so bad. Oh. Hello, room. Overall, a really great travel day. I am so excited to get in that bed. But I will be with you tomorrow. So you're going to see that video next week. I had a great time hanging out with Tim and Jen as well. So if you don't already subscribe to their channel, please go and check them out. And if you would like even more content than what you see here on YouTube, you can follow me on Instagram at Adam Hatton, or you could even potentially join the Morning Club, which is my Patreon, patreon.com/Adam Hatton. I do monthly competitions over there. You can get some complimentary goodies if you subscribe at certain tiers. It's a fun time, and we hope you'll join. So in the meantime, like this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe to future stuff. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.